Feels like the time is right for me to make an expression. Oh, I love you, I need you, I don't want to leave you guessing. So, will you be my friend? Will you stand by me till the end?
Good morning, welcome inside my real kitchen, where today I'm trying my hands at steamed buns. Steamed bun dough is actually a bit of a process, and I got 2 fillings to make too, so we better get started. The first thing that we need to do to start our steamed bun dough is get all of our ingredients out. We're starting with 3 cups of water, 2 of which are in this pot and 1 of which is in this measuring cup, and 4 cups of flour, 3 in this bowl and 1 in this measuring cup. So, before we get too complicated, we're going to start with 1 cup of warm water, 1 cup of flour, and 1 instant yeast packet. We're going to mix these together. This is going to create a sponge, and this is going to sit for 1 hour. This is going to get really nice and bubbly and soft, and this is going to start the fermentation process with the yeast for us. While this is happening, activating, getting bubbly, these 2 cups of water, along with half a cup of granulated sugar and half a cup of oil, I'm using olive oil, this is what I have, are going to come to a boil on the stove just to dissolve the sugar, and then they're going to cool down. After this sits for an hour, the 2 are going to get mixed together, and the remaining flour is going to be added in. Now this remaining flour also has a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon and a half of baking powder. So those are all of our dough ingredients, and after they've all made it together, then we start the kneading and the proofing. We'll get that to boil, we'll get this to rest, and we'll get things going. The next step in our steamed buns is creating the fillings. I'm doing 2 fillings, a fish and a pork. The fish filling is going to be flounder and cilantro and red onion, and the pork is going to be scallions and ginger and soy sauce. I'm so excited. Let's start those fillings.
Ooh, baby, you're marvelous. I need your touch, or I can't believe that this love's for us. I feel just like I could fly. You're marvelous. When you're miles away, I need your touch, oh, every day. I need you much, I know it's plain to see that you from...
Whoa, time flies. And our sponge mixture is definitely too big for its container. It's starting to overflow. So I'm considering transferring them, the other dry ingredients and the sponge, into this bowl. Now the sugar solution is not cool enough yet, but it will be soon, and we can get our dough really rocking and rolling. It's got plenty of activated yeast, that's for sure. It's time to mix up our dough. We've got our cool oil, sugar, water mixture with our yeast and our flour. Mixing it all together. You don't want to mix it too much. You want it to be a very soft, light, airy dough with not too much gluten. We are going to add a little bit more flour just to firm it up, because we do want it to come together into a ball. gonna get my hands in there. If you haven't noticed, I love working with my hands. I love getting my hands in the food. Your hands are your best tool. So I'm gonna get a little bit more flour on my hands and then really just get them in here. I think we need more flour. This is wet and it's warm. This is gonna activate quickly. The next step is a 2-hour bulk proof of the dough, but we may not even need that. That might happen in 1 hour. You know, environmental variables make a very big difference when making dough. So the temperature of the air today outside, the humidity level, all of those things will affect the wetness of my dough. This looks pretty good. Just gonna knead it a little bit. Make sure all that flour is properly incorporated. You don't want to come across dry spots in 2 hours when you need it again. All right, let's put some flour on top. Make sure it's got some on the bottom so it doesn't stick. This is gonna proof for 2 hours. While our dough is proofing, I want to take this opportunity to make a delightful green salad to go along with our steamed buns also. Tonight is a special dinner because my sweetheart is coming home from 2 weeks on the road, and so I do enjoy curating a beautiful meal experience for the homecoming.
Baby, you're marvelous. Oh, it's the little things you do for me. Yeah, catch my eye. It's the little things you do for me. Yeah, watch me see. It's the little things you do for me. Take my hand. It's the little things you do for me. Yeah. Oh, tell me what mastery is this tapestry that you weave and for me, know it keeps me warm. What's this spell you can...
After that brief delve into the Garden of Eden, it's time to get back to our buns. Now we're going to knead our buns for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to separate them into their bun portions, and they're going to proof one more time for about 45 minutes.
It's because I need your love, so divine that you're mine, you're marvelous. Oh, it's the little things you do for me. Yeah. It's the little things you do for me. Yeah.
Looks like it's time to deal with these guys. They're nice and big. Woo! Okay. So we need to get lots of flour involved in here. We need to degas these and roll them out, and then we can start filling them. So I've never done this before. I don't know if this is way too much dough for one bun. I think it might be, unless I'm trying to make giant buns. Well, let's roll them out a little bit and find out.
Things you do for me. It's the little things you do for me.
Okay, I'm ready to try filling a bun here. So I've got my dough. Ugh, I've crowded my table. Okay. Yeah, I think it might be too big. I'm gonna try cutting it in half. See how that goes. Now it's not a circle. Oh. Boo. Try again. not gonna cut this one. I'm gonna fill it and twist it and just pinch off the extra. Hey, that's not half bad. Make sure it's really pinched tight. And then I'm gonna put it on my parchment here. So this leftover dough, I will portion into little rounds and freeze, and I can take them out and fill them. Let's do it.
Patient, not greedy, I'll take what you feed me. Tell me your secrets, I'll keep them with my love. Blind love, I don't want my love. Oh, it's the little things you do for me, yeah. It's the little things you do for me, yeah. It's the little things you do for me.
Now that we have all of our buns shaped, it's time to start thinking about our steamer. I don't have a bamboo steamer myself. What I'm going to use is a pot and a vegetable steamer. We're going to put an inch or two of water in the bottom here, but we're going to steam for a little while, so be sure to replenish your water. Going to turn it on high. I'm going to wait for it to start steaming before I put the buns in. But just so you know what the setup is, I'm going to take a towel and wrap it around the lid to prevent the condensation from the lid dripping on the buns and making them soggy. That's going to go on top like this. And then I'm going to have a heavy ceramic bowl as a weight that's going to be on top here. I'm going to steam 2 of the smaller pork buns. I'm going to steam them for about 10 minutes. The larger ones, actually, no, I take that back. I'm going to steam 1 small pork bun and 1, possibly the largest fish bun. The fish buns are a little bit wet on the bottom. The filling was a little bit too moist, so we'll see how those come out. Not sure which ones I'm going to steam yet, but you'll see. Looks like our steamer just started to get steamy, so I chose 2 small pork buns and 1 medium-sized fish one. Hopefully they'll all cook around the same amount of time. And very importantly, I cut them out on their little pieces of parchment paper that I put them on after I molded them, because they need to have something to sit on in the steamer so they don't stick. Lid goes on, make sure it's nice and tight, you don't want to lose any steam. Weight goes on top, and I'm going to do a 10-minute timer. I can't wait to see. It's been 10 minutes. Let's see what we have. Careful of the steam. Steam burns hurt. Oh, they look lovely. Whew. I don't know how to tell if they're done. And it's raw meat on the inside. I'm going to let them steam just a couple more minutes, and then we'll take a look. That's just what my instinct says. 2-3 more minutes, and then we'll take one out and take a peek inside.
It's the little things you do for me.
It's time for a steamed bun reveal. Don't these look nice? Okay. I'm going to start with the fish bun. Ah-ha-ha! Wow. That's delicious. Oh, it's really bright from the lemon juice and the cilantro. Mmm. Yum. Ready? I hope the pork is done. It is! Yes! These steamed buns are so soft and airy. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Oh, wow. Huge success. These are delicious. I can't wait to serve these to my baby when he gets home. Thank you so much for watching. You guys, I really do this for you. I have so much fun cooking for myself, but also just to play around and get inspired. So let me know if you want me to try anything out. See you around. Bye.